Gen 1 Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 9mm with an 8-round mag. One of the very first single stack slim 9mm. Still love this thing. A little snappier than one of the newcomers, the SIG P365. My current favorite for concealed carry. Does have 10-round magazines in a nice short compact package, as well as a nice slim design as well. Those little mags make it a little harder to keep that pinky on. Taurus, Model 85, made in Brazil. 38 Special, 5-shot revolver, double action, single action. A little bit of a kick there, a little snub nose. Smith & Wesson M&P 9 2.0 compact. This one's been upgraded with a threaded barrel, weapon light, apex flat trigger, 15-round mags, 9mm. And last but not least, the Beretta 92FS 9mm double action, single action, 15-round mags. My very first handgun, believe it or not, right here. Years ago now. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and welcome back if you're a subscriber. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider hitting that subscribe button down below, as well as hit that like button if you enjoy this video. But more importantly, I wanted to say this year has been quite the year, to say the least. And I gotta say, I think what I've heard in the past few months is record numbers of new gun owners, record numbers of new firearms sales. So a lot of folks are joining the 2A community, and welcome to the shooting sports. As you can see, it is a blast. Literally a lot of fun. It's a great tool to have, a great tool to learn how to use well and learn how to use safely. And it's something you can actually use for self-defense, for hunting, whatever your needs are. So welcome to the community. Now, if you've been shooting handguns for 50 years or you just picked up your first handgun, this video is probably going to be for you as kind of a refresher. So a while back I did a back to the basics on shotguns. Well, this one's going to be a back to the basics on handguns. So let's take probably one of the more popular handguns of the time right now, the SIG Sauer P365. My personal carry currently for concealed carry. Absolutely love this thing. Comes with those 10-round flush mags, as well as 12-rounders you can pick up, and you can also pick up 15-rounders now. So quite a versatile platform, and it just comes ready out of the box with night sights. Did a full review on this if you guys are interested. But let's talk about what we're here for. The 4 key gun safety rules, or ACTS. All right, ACTS. So number 1, the A stands for assume every firearm is loaded. You grab this out of your safe or grab it from someone. First thing to do is you grab it, finger off the trigger, drop the mag if there is one in there, lock the slide back, visually check to make sure that there is nothing in that firearm, all while pointing it in a very safe direction. Which brings me to C, or number 2, which is control. Control the muzzle direction at all times. So whether you're at the range or at home, checking to see if it's clear, point it down to the ground. You don't point at a wall, don't point it anywhere else where there could be anyone around, point at the ground. At the range, always point down range. Or if there's barriers on all sides, you can point it in whatever safe direction you deem necessary. So combining A and C, both of the first 2 safety rules, someone hands you a gun from a gun counter, from across the counter. They should check it by dropping the mag, locking the slide back. But let's say they don't lock the slide back and they just hand it to you, maybe they put the mag on there. Then you need to take it, point it towards the ground, check to make sure there's nothing in there, and lock the slide back and visually inspect the chamber. So that goes at any point in time, point it in the safe direction while checking to make sure nothing is in the chamber. Now that brings me to number 3, or T, which stands for trigger. So you have assume, control, trigger. So trigger finger is a big one. All right, so trigger finger off the trigger at all times and out of the trigger guard. You don't want to just leave your finger in there. I know you see a lot of old movie posters and things like that that have that on there, but you want to keep your finger just resting. If you want, you can rise it up just a little bit, kind of on the frame there, and out of that trigger guard. You don't want to leave it in here just in case it goes off. So you want to make sure that it's kind of resting up on there like so, and that's something to really practice. Trigger discipline, and then only put your finger on the trigger when you're ready to fire. Now, number 4, the fourth rule of gun safety is S, and that stands for C. So at a range like this, you have barriers on 3 sides, nice high, probably like 10-foot barriers or so you don't have to worry too much about it, but you want to make sure you know what is in the area, what target is safe to shoot at. Check the surrounding area, make sure there's nothing behind your targets, especially if you're out hunting, if you're at your home and you need to use a firearm for self-defense. Have that in the back of your mind as something to consider. At a range especially, you want to make sure you're looking and firing and making sure there's nothing behind the target, animals, people, whatever, anything you don't want to shoot. So always be aware of your surroundings. So assume every firearm is loaded, control the muzzle direction at all times, trigger finger off the trigger and out of the trigger guard, and number 4, see the area and target is safe. So make sure you know about your surroundings and pay attention to that. So thanks for watching, guys. I really hope this is kind of a nice refresher for those of you who have already been shooting for many years, but for the new folks of the community, again, welcome. Take these rules to heart. Gun safety is a very, very important aspect of the shooting sports, and this tool really does deserve your respect. So be safe, have fun, and enjoy your new handgun. As always, guys, if you have any questions at all, hit them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, it really helps the channel out. Head on over to Instagram, follow us there, like us on Facebook for all the latest and greatest deals on the internet, and I'll see you guys in the next review.